talk about the A's and B's of K-pop today.
Yes, and we have dogs that are really antsy. So
we have dogs. We have my hair person didn't show up this morning, so my hair looks like this. Also, my makeup person.
They're tired.
I know.
Get rid of them.
Hey, okay, what's the deal? So I read an article the other day about MBC, which is a TV station in Korea, and Hybe, which is the big company that Big Hit is part of. That's BTS. They have a lot of artists now. For a long time, Hybe artists have not appeared on MBC because they were in a fight. And there's a funny story. There's a funny story about why they were in a fight. It was something about how they were disrespectful to BTS or something like that.
No, because they were mean to baby Jungkook. We talked about this. Remember?
In which show?
A long time ago. I don't remember
which
the show.
We don't know.
He was a baby, and the basketball guy from Knowing Brothers and some other guy that I see on various shows were really mean to him.
Was it when he brought hamburgers for the variety show, and they're like, "This looks like leftover food. Get out of here with that."
They
he
were
was
mean
only like
to
15.
baby Jungkook.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently that has been resolved. Here's a picture of the leaders of those two.
Well, I think Jungkook has forgiven them, but I haven't. We just had this discussion. I hold a grudge on a lot of things. That's what I was.
Well, it says the dispute began in 2019 when BTS couldn't attend NBC's show Music Core during their Yet to Come promotions due to the clash of schedules. And then it snowballed into all the Hybe artists failing to appear on that music show.
So you often send me articles, and then I reply, not a whole lot because I'm not great at texting. But I said I have thoughts on this. But
let's hear it.
I don't want to text them. It's too long.
So I said put it in the podcast. That's why we have a podcast, so you never have to text me ever again.
Oh, good. So next time you complain about how I don't even give you an LOL, be like, that's why we have a podcast.
I think you should. Well, then say LOL a lot.
I do.
Like say it to me in podcasts. Like, oh, Aimee, that text message you sent me was laugh out loud funny. So now I'm gonna respond. I am hilarious. I fill your life with so much content and adorable stuff.
You
Okay,
are hilarious.
Okay,
I agree. You're hilarious.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. Because that's a start.
Oh, okay.
LOL. Laugh out loud. Right. God. You just change the bar all the time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, my thoughts. It reminds me of, in the old days with radio, that we used to call in and do a request, and the DJ would put it on because they had control. Mm-hmm. And then over the years, corporations bought the radio broadcast, and then they dictated you didn't even need a DJ.
Yeah. They
dictated, and they were set playlists, and how the days of remember the story of Loretta Lynn and her abusive husband, how they would go to radio station to get him to play her record that she made?
No.
Well, Loretta Lynn, that story predated me, but I remember hearing the story.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, those days were gone, for an artist to get discovered. So it reminded me a lot of that in Korea, it seems, that part of when a K-pop group does a comeback, also, comeback has a different meaning for here in the States. I feel like when you hear a band is making a comeback, it means they've not done anything for years, decade, and now they're making a comeback. In Korea, it's every time they drop a single, it's a comeback. Yeah. So I had to figure out that. So anytime they make a comeback, part of their system is that they go on these variety shows, and they get their faces out there. Music competitions, and then all those variety funky shows. Yeah. To get their face out there and yada yada. So now it's so if you don't have a good agreement, so these artists with lesser known companies have a really hard time breaking into the model that Korea is all about, because they don't have that kind of relationship with the big TV show stations or the music.
Yeah.
Award shows.
Yeah.
And I'm we're missing a lot. And I wonder how Koreans access their artists, that aren't with the big groups.
If they just have a favorite local band.
Yeah, like how do they get to know him? And then how do I get to know them?
Yeah.
Right? Because I like to listen to a variety of stuff. But I find this interesting. I have thoughts. What are your thoughts? LOL?
I think I like for people to protect Jungkook from adults who are much bigger and older than him and more powerful from abusing him. And they did apologize. So
like I said, Jungkook has forgiven, but I have not.
That's better. But
because I don't forgive.
I also
or forget.
I kind of think that there's some organic group like BTS out there, like just waiting to like appear at their local bar and become popular and move up that way. Like I just don't think that's true because BTS is a creation. Like it still is. I think all the guys are talented, but it was a creation. They went around the whole country and got guys who didn't know each other.
That's how they all are.
That's what I'm saying. But so I think that like without having a big company, you're not gonna make that group. You might make a group like I don't know, like.
Well, even the small companies, that's how they fabricate their talent.
True. So, like, who do we like in the U.S.?
The company.
Like, we like.
If the company isn't like a big one, they're not going to have these agreements that then get their artists who could be wildly talented exposure.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't know. And I do remember reading, I don't know how true this is, but, Super Junior, Itook, their leader, was talking with people about how they needed like a Billboard chart that was something like the U.S. and that it wasn't as dirty. I don't know the word.
Yeah.
That it wasn't as fabricated as the one that they had going.
Yeah.
Well, if you want me to throw it.
Well, Billboard's pretty fabricated now.
I don't pay attention to it, is it?
Oh, yes. It is. Shut up. Okay. You have to say LOL if I actually say something funny. Just everything I say doesn't have to be LOL. But you could say like, that's insightful. Ooh, what a good question. You know what I mean? Like save LOL for funny stuff. Or just laugh out loud, actually. Okay. Listen. What was the other piece of news that we talked about?
That's insightful. So, here's the topic. Like, how do we find?
I don't need to.
Really?
You know what? My life is full.
It's insightful.
My life is full from, like, BTS. Hey, there are rumors going around that Jungkook's going to go solo.
We'll see what life has in store.
And Namjoon keeps... Okay, now I've just switched to news now. Namjoon now is, he's doing lives. Did you see he got a big cut on his eye?
I did not.
So he got a cut on his eye.
I don't
see a picture of it.
Unless you send it to me, that stuff I don't follow because I'm not a member of. What's the social network you do that on?
Twitter.
No.
Or Weverse.
I don't do either of those.
Weverse, yeah. So he got a cut on his eye right there. And he showed a picture of it, and then he showed a picture a few days later, and he had stitches and a bruise. And he came on live, and he was like, oh, I got hit with the camera. We were shooting something. I got hit with the camera. Mm. So I thought maybe it was like a ruse to cover up some plastic surgery, but now I don't really think so, because it's just on one side, and it really is like a cut on his eyebrow. Like,
you think he has plastic surgery on his eyebrow?
Well, you might think, I don't know. No, I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that. I thought, ooh, what if that is that? And now I don't think that. But he's grumpy. What?
It's just wet.
He is, Namjoon's grumpy.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone through some stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
Yeah. He needs to just join the military already and just get over it with. But he has another album coming out.
And that's the other thing. We've said this before. The amount of albums they drop is insane. Or songs they drop in a year. Insane.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this one up because that was the extent of my thoughts.
Yeah. Our energy was weird on this one.
Because your hair and makeup aren't done.
I look terrible.
And so the energy is just gone.
I've got a hoodie on that's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. It's bad energy. But I do have something exciting. I want to like pump this up for a second. Okay, so my Korean word of the day.
Oh yeah, you're gonna intro that? Okay.
Yep, is yakwa. Yakwa.
Oh.
Have you heard of yakwa?
No.
Okay, yakwa is a food. It's a kind of cookie that's made with flour, sugar, sesame oil, soju, honey.
What kind of soju?
I used just regular like fresh soju. I know no flavor. And then you you fry the dough,
Oh, I
and
like
then
that.
you soak it in honey ginger syrup. Okay. So, but I don't fry stuff because that seems like dangerous and like hard. Like I don't fry stuff, right?
It's like hard.
It seems hard.
Difficult.
So I got a yakwe baked recipe, and I made some. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, and then it's
I'm not
also
throwing it
then
anywhere.
it's coated in you put pine nuts on top. So okay,
I like pine
this
nuts.
is what it looks like. You're gonna think so pretty. Okay, can you see that? Look, little diamonds, and they have little So it
You
turns
made
out
it?
I made it for you. I'm giving this to you. Yeah,
Ginger?
ginger.
Kpop. Can I try now?
Yeah, I don't.
Chica?
It's kind of funny. Like
It's very
seems
doughy.
wet.
Yeah.
Because you soak it in syrup.
And the syrup goes on your finger.
Yeah, and then it tastes like ginger. Like, do you like it in any way? I don't love it. Yeah, it tastes like sesame and ginger. You don't have to eat it anymore.
Oh God, and it has an aftertaste. Oh shit.
Oh man. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you. That was really wonderful
You're
to try.
welcome.
That was very nice. of you.
Yeah. So it's a popular dessert in Korea, like donuts, kind of, you know. But my Korean friend.
But I wonder if you fry it, then it won't be.
Never likes sweet stuff. No, I think it's supposed to be like kind of like
Even if you
wet
fry
and mushy,
it.
kind of. Yeah.
So I was like, if you fry it, maybe.
Do you
it'll-
hate the texture?
No, the
gonna try
yeah,
it.
the texture is a little. I can get over that. It.
Oh,
It's.
I like it better than I did yesterday.
Oh, well,
It tastes like sesame and ginger
I didn't taste the sesame.
and honey.
And I like honey. I don't really like ginger. I mean, I feel like now I have to try.
Don't eat anymore.
I'm trying to help it.
So
Yeah, it's really mushy.
yeah, my Korean.
And then right there,
but kind
whatever
of like,
that is.
do you know it's kind of mushy in the way that.
And now the honey, and I like honey.
Okay. In the way that baklava is a little mushy.
No,
Like
my baklava is not mushy.
Well, okay, it's crispy on top, but underneath it's mushy. It's like honey. Like
Not mine. I'll make
okay,
you.
you make me some.
I'll make you some baklava around Christmas.
Okay.
And
And
because
I
it
bet it will
takes
be
well.
mushy. Yeah, maybe
We'll
it's
see.
not.
Challenge on.
To be honest, I've never tried this treat before.
Okay,
This
so what is it
Korean
called
snack.
again?
Yakwa.
Yakwa? Okay. My word or my phrase of the day.
Mhm.
누구세요? Okay, what's 누구?
I don't know.
What, where, why, how, when, who? Which one is it?
It's what?
What is
What?
뭐?
What? Why is what?
Uh-huh. How?
How?
어떻게?
When?
언제?
What? Not what? Who? Who?
누구?
Nugu sale.
누구세요?
Who are you?
Who
or
is
who
this?
is that?
Who is this? Yep. Way
Like
to
if
go.
somebody knocks on the door, you say, Nugu sale.
누구세요?
누구세요?
Well, I don't know. They might be younger. I just say 누구세요.
No,
I say
you-
누구세요.
No. Okay, another thing I heard is that you have to just use polite language until you and the person, even if that person is a lot younger than you, agrees not to.
I personally feel like I should just use politeness because then I don't have to remember multiple
Then you
versions.
just have to learn one.
Yeah,
version of this
that's why
language.
I'm
Yeah.
all over that. So 누구세요? That's my word.
누구세요?
Do we have a musical word?
Let me tell you about this song.
Okay.
So it came out. So the funny thing, Jungkook has the new album called Golden, and he released songs 7 and 3D from that, and then he released the entire album. And now the new kind of big song from that right now is Standing Next to You, which is delightful. I think I like that song a lot. But in the meantime, he also released a song called Too Much with the kid Leroy. which is not on. It kind of like came out the same time as Jungkook. It came out the same time as 7 and 3D were released, but it's not on the Golden Album, so it's different. But I really like it. So the song, what are you doing? This dog's trying to make me play fetch.
No, he is.
The vibe is off.
I can't help it. Yeah, there. Dropped it.
Sorry,
get it.
So watch that. Listen to that. Too much. Kid Laroi, Jungkook. I
think is the new single off of Golden is very reminiscent of Michael Jackson vibes.
So much, and the dance moves are too. Have we linked to that yet?
Yeah. When Michael Jackson had already started to morph, but not like really morph. So I don't like bad when he was singing. That's bad. Yeah. That era of Michael Jackson.
Like Smooth Criminal. Some of the dance moves in Standing Next to You have this Smooth Criminal.
I gotta say, when I was younger, when Michael Jackson's Thriller came out, that was.
You loved it?
No, everybody knew about it though, because the video for Thriller was like so cool on MTV, and everyone watched it.
Yeah.
So everybody knew all the songs in Thriller, and then just by osmosis, right? Yeah. But I never like kept up with him after that, and then. He's one of those artists that, knowing what I know now, is like I can't think of him in the same way.
Yeah, he's got a. Yeah, me too. But these guys, the BTS guys, have always been a big fan of his music and dance, and they cover Michael Jackson dances and songs and stuff like that. And Jungkook's like outfits for his performances lately have been black shoes, black pants, and white socks.
Well, and Michael Jackson is the #1 best-selling artist of all time, so can't.
There you go.
Deal with that.
But,
okay,
but I would never invite him.
So what's
over
the topic? Well, yeah, because he's dead.
Yeah, like even if he was not dead, he couldn't come over here.
True that. What's the topic so I can choose a song?
Oh, good new songs.
I did that last time.
Well, they drop a lot of songs. Remember when you said that? There's got to be another comeback.
I did, and I have it written down, but well, I'm just going to pass this one. I don't know.
This might be our worst episode.
I agree.
The vibe is weird. You keep throwing things for the dog.
I'm just trying to make him happy. I'm trying to make you happy. I'm just a people pleaser.
He's not even a person. This is an actual genuine dog.
I'm a things that are alive pleaser.
You're a people person, but not to the extent that you actually would type LOL when I send you messages.
Because I'm really not a people.
Exactly.
Really
you're a dog
people.
person. Exactly.
I like dogs.
Well, this podcast has been interesting because I made a snack and brought it, and it wasn't very popular with us. I'm gonna give it to Hansuk and see if she likes it. Then that will be the clue that if she's like that's mushy, that's not how you make that. Then that will be another clue for me.
That'll be another.
I'll be full of clues. Okay. But you know what? She's gonna be so nice about it.
Okay. Oh, so one artist, I can't remember the name of the song.
Okay.
Like Kangdaniel.
Oh, Kangdaniel.
I've been listening to one of his songs, but it takes me a while to remember the names of them. But he has a song that's on my that I bought and put on my little MP3 player.
Yeah.
And when it comes up, it's very nice. It's like Wasteland. That's what it's called.
Wasteland by Kangdaniel.
Yeah, I don't know how new it is. It's new to me.
We might not link to him. We might not publish this.
We will. Yes, we are. Because I don't care. No sale.